when her classmate started choking at the airport, a Girl Scout jumped into action. Girl Scouts of the USA Medal of Honor recipient Angela King joins us today. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, this is exciting. So you have to set the story straight because you just graduated high school from the Rock Academy. Congratulations,
Thank
by
you.
the way. But this happened about 5 years ago. So what happened?
So at the airport, we were on our way back from the 8th grade DC trip. And we were eating, waiting for our plane, and I noticed the girl next to me starts having signs of choking. So I jump up, I ask, "Are you choking?" And she doesn't respond, which is, you know, a telltale sign that someone's choking because they have no air going through. And so I immediately got her up and started doing the Heimlich. A piece of cheese for her pizza came out, and it ended up saving her life. She was really grateful, and I'm happy to have been able to do that for her. It was a while ago. There was quarantine, and so I didn't get to kind of deal with it, or I think it's all right now, but yeah.
Good point, because it makes me wonder, I'm like, it's like they waited so long to get it to you, but it's just because there was the pandemic and that was about 3 years long.
Yeah. And
so now here we are, and I think, like you said, sometimes, you know, timing, it happens to be perfect that way. You just graduated.
Yeah.
Going to Stanford, no less. Excuse me, congratulations to Angela King this morning. So talk to me about that. You said that you noticed that your classmate, you said, had signs of choking. I know it sounds silly, but a lot of people think a sign of choking is coughing, but that's not a sign.
Yeah.
So what was happening?
When like someone is trying to cough, but they really can't because there's something stuck, and so usually people will put 2 hands over their neck, and if you are choking someone, you want to put 2 hands over your neck because that is, you know, I'm signaling to other people I'm choking, someone needs to come help. So if you see someone else doing that, you got to jump on it quickly. So.
Okay, and let me ask you this: was there any sense of panic at all? What's going through your head at that time?
Yeah, so if I remember correctly, I think I was kind of calm. I don't know why specifically I feel this way, but I feel in times of panic or when things need to happen, I keep my cool and I can kind of direct my energy, focus in, and do what needs to get done. So
I mean, here's the deal. I mean, you're so cool about this, talking about it like, oh, you know, my classmate was choking, I saved her life. This is remarkable that she's alive today because of your quick action, and you have also the Girl Scouts to thank for that.
Yeah, I mean, the Girl Scouts will prepare you for a lot of things. I think that a lot of badge training will help people out, and even if you're not a Girl Scout, it's really important to know first aid skills and have these tools in your back pocket so that if there's ever a situation that you can jump on it and help people out.
So you received the Girl Scouts Medal of Honor, and that happened recently. So these are some photos. How was that like?
It was a lot of fun. I got to talk with everyone in that room. It was an amazing time, and everyone was so kind, and they were like, "Oh, you did a great job," and I'm like, "Thanks." I mean, I don't really do it for the award, but it's great to have that honor.
That's a good point, right? Like, you never, well, first of all, I don't think you ever imagine yourself having to need the skills, and then all of a sudden, you're faced with that.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah. Do you still talk to that girl, by the way?
Occasionally, sometimes. You know, COVID happened, and so I was kind of new to that school. I had only known her for like 2 or 3 months before this happened.
Wow.
And so and then I moved away, so.
But look at you. And now going to Stanford. If you had, so let's just say, I mean, I know where a lot of kids are back to school, but if maybe some girls are watching and maybe they're inspired a little bit about your story, do you have any words of encouragement for them?
Yeah, it's definitely a lot easier than you think to know or learn these things. I think it's really important for everyone to know, not just girls. But if you are a girl, you can join Girl Scouts and get these tools, you know, really easily. And I just think it's really important to know how to help people in times of need.
And obviously with the Heimlich and CPR and things that you learn in Girl Scouts, but obviously if you're not, you can still learn is what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
Angela, I do appreciate your time. Are you wearing your medal right now?
Yes.
I know, be careful of your mic. I feel like it's rubbing against, and I don't, but see, I want to see the medal. Look at that. Well, you know what? You have such a bright future ahead of you. Thank you so much for being here. All right. Let's go to this. Surfer.